Welcome back to Wicked F-150. But today's video is going to be about my wife's Edge. Now, this grill, as you can see, is chrome. Obviously, blacking out everything on the F-150, my wife and I agree. We want to do that to the Edge as well. So, I'm going to paint the grill. Now, because it is chrome, you have to be able to sand this down because paint will not stick to this chrome whatsoever. It's going to chip and peel, you know, as bugs hit it, and here in Oklahoma, hail, it doesn't matter. I mean, it would do that. So we have to sand it down to make sure the paint adheres to the chrome correctly so we don't have to go back and redo it all over the place. So let's go ahead and do the teardown on the Edge. I'm going to figure this out as I go because there's nothing really on it. Of course, the shield, just pop the pins out of that. And then 4 screws for the grill itself. Here, there is a pin here on each side as well, right here. These 4 are for the shutters. So at the moment, we're not going to undo them because shouldn't have to, just removing the grill. Then the headlights, because you have to remove the headlights on the Edge to be able to get the grill off, because I've torn it apart down to removing the headlight so far to see what I had to do. And I know that I have to remove the entire headlight because these 2 panels, this is one whole piece for the bumper, that whole thing. And the fender and the bumper itself are bolted together inside right here. There's 3 of them. So you have to remove the headlight to be able to get to them. So that's where we're at now. There's a bolt here, and a pin here on both headlights that you need to remove. So let's go ahead and remove the headlight. Now these are simple. They just pull right up. Right here's your clip. Pull it out. That's the only clip. And there you go. Headlights out. That easy on the Edge. Now, you can see the bolts there. That one, the next one down, and the one the whole way down there. Now, the one the whole way down there, I'm probably going to take out the little fender liner to get that one because it's closer to the bottom there. But this one isn't bad. This one's a pain. It really, really is. Well, so is the bottom one, actually, because that's, as you can tell, I've messed with them before. I had to get another tool. I wanted to get a 90 degree to be able to get down in there because from the bottom or the top, the bottom one on a regular ratchet socket and a ratchet, you can't really move it. It would take 20 minutes to get one bolt out because these bolts are actually really long. It's too much of a pain. So I put it back together and got a 90 degree to be able to do that. And the tool I got from Lowe's is this little thing here. So we're going to see how well that works out. Hopefully it does because I need to get this done. Promised her I'd do it. So that's what we need to do. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you can see that it's obviously apart. So this is what you have to do. I started off at the headlights, or left off at the headlights to remove the 3 bolts that go here. Okay, and then there are 4 little ones in here on the fender that you have to take out on both sides. Then all of these same little screws on the panel up underneath. It's probably a dozen of them, and then 2 clips. Take this panel off underneath, right there it is. Take that off, and then you can pry it off. Now on the driver's side, all these cords, okay? You're gonna have to unplug 4 of them. Yeah, because that one doesn't have to be unplugged. There's 4 of them that tie into right there. You have to unplug them to get the whole bumper off. Now, to remove the grill itself is a pain in the ass. So this wire, all clips, you have to pry them out, which is a pain in itself. And then all these little white clips clip in to hold the grill on. Now, these aren't that bad. It's these 2 on both sides that make it tough, because there's a lip right here that hold it onto the grill. And then the grill itself has a piece that holds both of these down. So it's a pain to try to pry when you got both sides pushing against each other. The way I did it, you can see the little marks here on the clip. It's on the inside of the car, so it doesn't matter. But I just took this prying tool that I use for the clips, put it against the grill, and this clip pushed outward. It pushed the grill clip on the top out, and this far enough away that I could pull up on the grill at the same time to get it to clear that little lip. So that's how it came off. The center piece of the grill comes off in one once you remove all these little screws out of the back of it. The surrounding outline is what's clipped in, and that's what you pull off. So now that it's off, let's go ahead and wet sand it down and paint it. So as you can see, they're already painted black. Now, I want to go ahead and show you guys how I did this, because like I've plasti dip stuff and all of that, but that isn't the same. You know, this is actually painting. Plasti dip it's kind of textured, so it doesn't have to be perfect. This is the grill. This is the main front part of a vehicle, and we wanted it to look nice. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Now, to begin with, this, yeah, you see the spots. That doesn't matter because that's where the emblem goes. So anybody that wants to point that out. Now, again, like I said, I wet sanded all the chrome first because paint has a tendency not to stick to chrome very well. So all I did was, all my sandpaper is not in a package anymore. It's just laying free. So I'm not sure as to what grain it was, but it's either 1,000 or 1,200 grain sandpaper, and you just get it wet, or you get the item wet. So I got all the chrome wet and then just sanded it down. That way you don't get real deep grooves or anything like that. It just scuffs it up real nice. And then a partial coat across the whole thing. That means not complete coverage like it is now. First coat, just partially cover it, maybe 50%, just so it's not completely covered. Let it dry, and I have now put 3 coats on. This is the inner part, and of course the outer rim. Now, what I used is this. Picked it up at Lowe's, and then I got a handle so that way I could get a nice steady stream the whole time, not, fingering at the lid on here. But just to show you guys, you want to be at least 10 inches away to get a nice even coat so you don't have runs and stuff like that. So just back and forth to get a nice even coat. That's all you want to do. Okay, that's it. Simple as that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let both of them dry. I'm going to let them sit at least an hour, maybe 2 before I check it to make sure that they are dry, so I can go ahead and put it back together. So you guys seen in the beginning of the video what it looks like with the chrome. Let's see what it looks like black. And here's the finished product. I mean, at the moment, you really can't even see the lines. It just looks like a big black empty space. But, let's see. There you go. I think it came out really nice. I had the wife come out and look at it. She is, of course, thrilled with it. And I do think it came out really well. It really, really did. Now, we're going to, of course, instead of painting this emblem, because she got a different colored emblem for the steering wheel, she's going to get it to match the front and back emblem there. So we did not paint it while we had it off. I'm going to go ahead and order those here within the next week and get them delivered so I can throw that on there. Just an overlay instead of painting it, because to get it the colors that she wanted, it's just not going to happen. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, learned something. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave that down below, and have a great weekend. See y'all later.